Trade and Employment Minister regarding the current crisis in the hospitality sector, especially for the smaller, independent-led cafes, restaurants and pubs that serve food, because every week more and more of them are closing their doors permanently. They're being hit by a wave of extra costs, including an increase in the VAT rate, wage inflation, increasing supplier costs and the fact that their tax has been warehoused. We also have the added and increasing pressure in many towns, for example in my own constituency in Bundoran and Ross's Point, where hotel accommodation is being used for refugees, and downstream tourism and retail businesses are suffering even more because no tourists. A suite of measures need to be put in place, and I think you need to consider a reinstatement of the 9% VAT rate, a much longer timeline to pay warehoused tax debt and a tailored support package for this sector.
Deputy Harkin, look, this government has supported businesses right the way through COVID, and most businesses and sectors will respect what was done there, and we work together to be able to protect businesses. I'm aware, and we're all aware, of increased costs on business due to inflation, wage inflation, materials, etc. Government are bringing forward and have signed off on a package of 257 million on the increased cost of business grant, and that would be a vital measure to support those small and medium businesses. And I know you've raised this directly with the Minister yourself. That grant will be at a rate of half the Enterprises Commercial Rates Bill for 2023. For firms paying up to €10,000 in rates, so it's a flat €5,000 grant. Our analysis suggests that about 143,000 businesses will benefit from that. You may have seen Minister McGrath, the Minister for Finance's remarks in relation to warehousing and the warehousing of tax debt arrangements, and he is committed to looking at that again. We want to support the Indigenous SME sector, and we have done so. The Minister for Finance has committed to looking at that to see what we can do to help on the tax side. But the increased cost of business grant will be paid out, we would expect, by the end of Q2 this year.
Thank you, Deputy